Good morning students. The previous video session I explained circulate the list of values using slicing concept, right? So in this video section the same thing, rotating the elements in the list without slicing concept. This question was asked in the university exam. Okay. So see the example title, rotate the list values n time in right direction. So using function I am writing here. So before explaining this program, I am going to explain some concepts which is present in your program. Okay. So while you are using a list, some of the functions are there. These functions, lot of functions are there. Some of the functions are used in this program. We can see one by one first. Okay. So the first one is len. Len is a function used to find the length of the list. Used to find the length of the list. Okay. So if you want to find the length, that is nothing but it will count the number of elements present in the list. Okay. Len is a function used to return, or it will return how many elements present in the list for length, number of values or number of elements. Similarly, another one function I am using here, append. Okay. Append is nothing but, for example, one list is here like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. At the last, I want to add one more element. At that time, I am using append. Append is used to add one element at the end of the list. What's the use of append? Used to add one value or element at the end of the list. For that we can use append function. Similarly, another one function I used in the program, it is not belongs to list, it is the another function, range. Range, what is range? Range is nothing but the values between two border, lower and the upper boundary. So range is a function used to create a sequence of numbers. Create a sequence, collection of numbers. For example, if I put range of 10 means, it will create the number 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. As it is started from 0, it will create 0 to 9, 10 numbers. Range is used to create the collection of numbers. And one more purpose is there, it is used in the along with for loop. So first, the syntax of range is range of start value, the default value of start is 0. Okay. Start comma end value minus 1. Why end value minus 1? As it is started with 0, end value minus 1, comma, step size. The step size default value is 1. Okay, all of you got it? So, range is a function used to create the sequence of number. If you didn't give the start value, it will start from 0. If you didn't give the step size, it will create the numbers with the step size of 1. Okay, here one more important thing I used, for loop. Okay, at which time we are going to use the for loop means for accessing the values of collections. If you want to access the collections means sequences. What are the sequence data types are there? String, list, tuple. For accessing these data types, we need the for loop. Particularly for accessing these elements one by one in the collection. All of you got it? For example, there are 5 numbers are there. If you want to access one by one numbers from that collection means we need a for loop. So the for loop syntax is for I in, here we can use sequence or range function or range of function. For example, Here this I is a variable. I is a variable. In is a membership operator. Membership operator. For is a keyword. All of you understood? For is a keyword. I is a variable. In is a membership operator. What is the membership operator works? What is the need of that? It will check whether the particular element or value present in the collection or not. Is it correct? So, see this example. For I in range of 3. Okay, colon will come. What's the need of this range? It will create the sequence of numbers. So, it will create 0, 1, 2. Okay, in the first iteration, in the first step, the I value take 0. If I print I means, it will print 0. In the second iteration, it will take 1. The third iteration, it will take 2. The fourth iteration, it will take 3. After that, no values are there, so the for loop will be closed. So these are the concepts I used in this program. Okay. So now we can see the program. All of you understood what is range and how I used range in the for loop? Okay. Now you can see the program. So if you see the program from here to return, from the def to return, your function starts with the keyword def and ended here return. So this is the function program. It should not be executed. At which time it will execute? When the function call executes, it will execute. So where the main program starts? From here. So this is the starting position. List of, you are declaring one list. So here the list is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the list. What is the indexing? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the list. See, as you are using return, what's the meaning? Return will return the answer. Where it will return? It will return to the function call. For storing only you are using this variable. Okay. Answer equal to right rotate. What is this right rotate? See the function name? Right rotate. Here how many arguments are there? 2 arguments. Here how many parameters are there? 2. So the control will given back here. Now what is this list? List means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One list is here. Okay. And what's the n value? N value is 2. N value is 2. List is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what is this? Result equal to, what is this? Empty list. If you are using this open close brackets, square brackets, and if you are not putting any values, okay, we say it is a empty list. I am creating one empty list. Okay, okay, this is the empty list. Then see here I am going to use the logic to rotate the list without slicing concept. So my logic starts here. Listen carefully. For is a keyword, I is a variable in range of, what is this? Len of list. What is this? Len of list. What's the length of the list here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The length of list is 5. 5. Length of list is 5 minus n. What's the n value? 2. Why I am using 2? I want to rotate the list for 2 times. If you want to rotate the list for 5 times, put 5. Here I am going to rotate for 2 times. So 2 minus 2, comma, again len of list. So it is 5. So it is a range of 3, 5. Range of 3 comma 5. Range of 3 comma 5 means what? This is the start. This is the end. So range of 3 comma means it will generate the numbers 3 comma 4, n minus 1, right? So 3 comma 4. What are the values present in 3 comma 4? What are the values present in 3 comma 4? 4, 5. Okay, again. Now, see here, 3 comma 4. See the next line. Result in this empty list, that is RES means this empty list, dot append. What is append? Append is used to add the element at the end of the list. Here, in this list, no elements are there. It is a empty list. Result is a empty list. So no elements are there. So if you are using append means it will store at first 4 comma 5. Result dot append of list of I. What's the I value first? Your I value is first 3. What is present inside the 3? 4. The next iteration the I value is 4. What is present in the 4? It is 5. All of you got it? The first iteration the I takes 3. Second iteration the I takes the index 4. So in the third index 4 is there. In the fourth index 5 is there. So in the empty list, this is the result. Empty list, 2 elements are added. Again the rest of elements I want to add it. Okay, 2 times I circulated. So again I am using for loop. For I in range of, now I am starting with range of, I am starting from 0. 0 comma, why I am taking with 0? 2 times I rotated. So 4, 5 I taken here. So now I want to start from 0. So 0 comma, till which place I want to take? 2, right? So 0 comma 3. So for making this 3 only, I am using, see, len of list 5. 0 comma len of list 5. Length of the list is 5. 5 minus, what's the n value? 2. So 5 minus 2. The answer is 3. So range of 0 comma 3. This is 5 minus 2. Okay. So here it will generate the sequence of 0 comma 1 comma 2. Starting from 0, end is end minus 1. So now this for loop, first iteration takes 0, right? So for I in range of, here I value is 0. So in 0, which value is there? 1 is there. Again in the second iteration, result dot append. Again in the, already in the result 4 and 5 is there. There you are appending. Result dot append of I. Now the I value is 0. The 0th plus which one is there? 1. So I added 1. In the second iteration, the I value takes 1. So I value is now 1. So in the first position, what value is there? 2. So result dot append of 2. The first position 2 is there, right? So it is 2. Now the I value is 2. So here result dot append of 2. The second position which value is there? 3 is there. So at last what's your list? Your list is 4, 5, 1 comma 1, 2, 3. This is your final answer after rotation. Now what's the next step? You want to return it. So return result. Return result. So you have to return the result. Result means this list. You are going to return a list. For handling, for storing the list, here one variable required. That's what we are using this answer. So return result here. Inside the answer, now the list got stored. Now just print the answer. So rotated list equal to answer. So what will be the output? Rotated list colon, then answer is nothing but 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So 2 times you are rotating here. In the first for loop, I want to rotate 2 times, right? So what is here? 5 minus 2, 3 comma 5. 2 times I am rotating. So I am taking 3 comma 5. 2 values. Then I want to take from 0 to 2. So 0 comma 3. 2 times I am rotating and stored in the empty list. Then I am returning the empty list here. All of you got it? I hope you understand this, students. Thank you.